Exterior, shoulder, Highway 52, continuous. John stands with a look of disbelief. His backpack sits upright on the ground and upon eye contact, falls on its side. Cut to Pathfinder zooming down the highway. Interior, Pathfinder, later. Gibson and John both stare straight ahead. The crackly radio continues to skip and stand for stations. John interrupts the still atmosphere.
Fuck's up with your radio, man?
Oh, it's busted. I just keep it on to pass the time. So, where are you heading?
Anywhere that way.
You were, pretty far from that town back there. Just curious, what brings you to the middle of nowhere?
Out here, I'm just being.
Being? You sound crazier than I am.
And didn't anyone tell you it's okay just to be?
He finally looks over. It takes Gibson a moment to respond. John remains silent as he is fixed on Gibson, who is becoming increasingly uncomfortable. John breaks the silence.
Relax, man. I'm not gonna hurt you or anything. I'm fucking with you.
Name's Gibson. John Gibson.
That's funny.
How's that?
Well, we have the same names.
What, John?
Yep, certified J-O-N.
Well, I'm a J-O-H-N myself. Common name, though. I shouldn't be surprised.
Well, what brings you to the middle of nowhere, John?
Out here? I'm just being.
You're funny, man. But no, seriously, how long you been out here? You know, driving.
Well, a few days now. Ain't got more than 6 hours sleep, I guess. Just running on empty. Gotta say, it's nice to have the company, though.
Can I share something with you, John?
Well, sure.
Well, you asked me why I'm in the middle of nowhere. But what exactly is nowhere? I mean, nowhere has to be somewhere. Just because it may seem like this road is completely empty, it doesn't mean it is.
Looks pretty empty to me.
No, you're not understanding me. Check this out. Have you ever thought something can be full of great emptiness?
Like, do you ever feel like you're traveling at 60 miles an hour when you're actually sitting still?
Is that supposed to be a joke? John, that's exactly what I'm talking about. What, you think you're not capable of coming up with some deep shit? Because you just did.
Well, I ain't sure what your, shit. Gibson looks down at the dashboard, noticing the car is overheating. We need to pull over. She's overheating. He pulls over just as they are entering another small town. Gibson pops the hood and gets out of the car. Exterior, shoulder, Highway 52, continuous. He grabs a jug of water out of the back. He continues to talk to John, who remains in the car. Not to worry, happens all the time. She just needs to cool off a minute. A man standing across the street is looking at Gibson curiously. This damn radiator. Just a little H2O and we'll be on our way. The man yells out to Gibson.
Hey! Everything okay over there?
Oh, yeah, we're fine. Sometimes she just can't handle the heat. Thanks. The man continues to look at Gibson with curiosity.
You sure?
Yep, that's all she needs. Gibson slams down the hood of the car and gets back. Slams down the hood and gets back into the car. As he pulls away, he gives the man a wave. The man continues to stare at Gibson as he drives away. Interior, Pathfinder, continuous. John sits with his head down reading from his book. The radio lands on a station and the DJ interrupts the static with his introduction to the next song. Up next, we got a little tune for you by Santo and Johnny. The song Sleepwalk begins beneath the DJ's voice. Even if you may be asleep out there, we hope that this one will keep you up. The song causes John to look up from his book.
Why are you out here, John?
I'm running.
Like what? Did you kill somebody?
No, God, no, nothing like that. It's from something else. A memory. Sounds ridiculous, but how can someone run from something that's stuck in their own head?
Nothing fixates so intensely on a memory as much as the wish to forget it. And you think driving's gonna help? Good luck with that.
You know, I read a book that looked like that one once. It was called The Evolution of the Soul. You know, some real deep shit. Must have been about your age. It was fascinating. It was about the difference between your physical and mental identities. The difference between the body and the soul. And that was about the time I met her. Stop worrying about shit like that. It was cancer. I took her.
That's why you're running? Man, fuck cancer. You mind?
No.
You want one?
I just quit.
I'm real sorry to hear about your wife, John.
I just can't afford to lose anything that important to me again.
You know, she's gonna be with you forever. And no matter how much you want to escape it, you can't. You just can't.
You know, you're wise beyond your years. Must seem crazy to you, my soul rescue mission. I'm in the middle of nowhere talking to a stranger about the crossroads of my life. Sometimes I think I just must be... John... Gibson looks over at John only to discover that he is not sitting in the passenger seat. It takes him a moment to realize.